Have you ever found yourself sitting on the edge of your bed in the morning, gathering the energy just to stand up? Maybe your legs feel slightly weaker than they did just a month ago. Your arms take a little more effort to lift. You move a bit more slowly, not because of any specific pain, but simply because your body doesn't feel as strong, as stable, or as responsive as it used to. If that experience sounds familiar, you're certainly not alone. After age 60, it's very common to experience a gradual decline in muscle strength and physical vitality. This condition is known as sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. But here's something many people don't realize. This isn't just a natural part of getting older. It's often the result of what we do, or don't do, to nourish and support our bodies along the way. And perhaps even more surprising, your muscles don't only rebuild during exercise or activity. Your body actually does its most important recovery and repair work while you sleep. That's when cells regenerate, hormones rebalance, and muscle tissue repairs itself. But only if your body has access to the right nutrients to make it happen. These vital nutrients, the building blocks of strong muscles, come from what you eat. And not just any food, but specific kinds of gentle, nourishing bedtime foods that quietly support muscle renewal while you rest. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through 4 of the most powerful natural nighttime foods that can help slow muscle loss, support strength recovery, and help you wake up feeling more refreshed, more mobile, and more confident in your body, one peaceful night at a time. And stick with me to the end, because the final food on our list requires just 1 spoonful before bed, yet its impact on muscle strength might surprise you. Before we dive in, if you're someone who's curious about simple, natural ways to stay strong and supported while you sleep, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to Health Life, and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever tried a bedtime snack that helped you feel stronger or more rested in the morning? I'd love to hear your experience. Now let's begin with something small, green, and a little fuzzy on the outside, yet sweet and tangy on the inside. The humble kiwi. Most people think of kiwi as a refreshing fruit you toss into a salad or enjoy as a midday treat. But kiwi is so much more than that. This unassuming fruit is actually a quiet hero when it comes to enhancing sleep and supporting overnight recovery. For starters, kiwi is one of the few fruits that naturally contains melatonin, the hormone that signals to your brain and body that it's time to wind down and fall asleep. While many people take melatonin supplements, kiwi offers a gentle, food-based source of melatonin that your body can recognize, absorb, and utilize more naturally. And research backs this up. Studies show that older adults who eat kiwi before bed experience better sleep quality and longer sleep duration. But here's the deeper benefit. It's during deep, restorative sleep that your body repairs muscle tissues, regenerates cells, and rebalances key hormones like growth hormone and testosterone, both essential for maintaining strength and muscle mass. So by helping you sleep better, kiwi is indirectly helping your body repair and rebuild. But it doesn't stop there. Kiwi is also packed with antioxidants, especially vitamins C and E. Why does that matter? Because as we age, our muscles become more vulnerable to oxidative stress and inflammation, 2 major contributors to that sluggish, sore, or stiff feeling in the morning. Antioxidants act like internal cleanup crews, clearing out damaged cells and allowing your muscle tissues to focus on recovery, not repair. Kiwi also contains a healthy dose of potassium, a mineral that supports proper muscle contractions and helps prevent nighttime leg cramps, those painful, sudden jolts that can wake you from a sound sleep. And perhaps most importantly for seniors, kiwi is easy to digest and won't cause sudden spikes in blood sugar. It has a low glycemic index, meaning it's safe for those managing diabetes or watching their insulin levels. It's also naturally low in sodium, making it a good choice for anyone keeping an eye on their blood pressure. Simply peel and eat 2 ripe kiwis about an hour before bed. Take your time. Eat them slowly while you unwind with a quiet book, a soft playlist, or gentle conversation. Make it a small nightly ritual, something that tells your body, rest is coming, healing is coming. Of course, every body is different. While kiwi is gentle and well tolerated by most, some people with sensitive stomachs may experience mild discomfort due to its natural fruit acids. But for the vast majority, kiwi is a soothing, sleep-enhancing, and recovery-boosting superfruit. We've just begun our journey into the world of natural bedtime foods for strength and recovery. Kiwi may be small, but its effects are mighty, especially when it comes to unlocking better sleep and rebuilding your body from the inside out. Now let's turn our attention to something simple, familiar, and probably already sitting in your kitchen right now: eggs. Whether you've enjoyed them sunny side up with toast in the morning or whisked into your grandmother's favorite family recipe, eggs have long been a household staple. But here's something you might not expect. Eating an egg before bed could offer surprising benefits, especially for those over 60 who want to maintain muscle tone, balance, and physical resilience. Most people think of eggs as a breakfast food. And yes, they're perfect in the morning. But the real magic of an egg happens while you sleep. You see, eggs aren't just packed with protein. They're a source of what nutritionists call complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body can't make on its own. These amino acids are crucial for repairing and rebuilding muscle tissue, which becomes increasingly important as we age. One standout amino acid in eggs is leucine, a key nutrient that activates muscle protein synthesis. Think of it like flipping a switch in your body that says, "It's time to rebuild." Here's why that matters. After age 60, our bodies naturally become less efficient at processing small amounts of protein. In younger adults, a modest serving of protein might be enough to support muscle growth. But for older adults, the same amount often isn't sufficient. That means we need to be a little more strategic. And that's where eggs come in. Just one large egg provides about 6 grams of high-quality protein and around 500 to 600 milligrams of leucine, which is enough to meaningfully support overnight muscle repair, especially when eaten in the evening. If your dinner was light or low in protein, a soft-boiled or poached egg an hour before bed might be the missing piece that helps your muscles recover and stay strong as you sleep. But eggs don't stop at muscle support. They're also one of the few natural sources of vitamin D, a nutrient that not only supports bone health, but also plays a critical role in muscle function and coordination, something that's vital for maintaining balance and reducing fall risk as we age. On top of that, eggs are rich in choline, a compound that helps strengthen brain and nerve function. This means that a simple egg doesn't just help your muscles. It supports the communication lines between your brain and your body, helping you feel more stable and responsive. Now, you might be wondering, but what about cholesterol? That's a valid concern, especially since eggs were once unfairly blamed for heart disease. But modern research tells a different story. For most healthy individuals, eating 1 egg per day does not raise heart disease risk. In fact, it may even improve your cholesterol balance by increasing HDL, the good cholesterol. Unless your doctor has advised otherwise, eggs can be a safe, beneficial part of your diet. And of course, how you prepare them matters. The best methods for preserving their nutrients while keeping them gentle on digestion are soft-boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled in a bit of olive oil. These methods avoid excess fat and salt, which can irritate the stomach or raise blood pressure. If you have difficulty chewing, a soft egg is one of the easiest proteins to eat. No tough textures or jaw strain required. Your body is always working to repair itself, especially during sleep. Muscles rebuild, nerves reset, and balance is recalibrated. All you need to do is give your body the tools it needs to do its job well. And a simple egg might be exactly what it's asking for. Now, let's take a moment to shine a light on something you might easily overlook. Something small enough to fit in your palm, often tucked away in the back of your pantry in a forgotten jar. But don't be fooled by their modest size. These tiny powerhouses are one of the most underrated foods for nighttime recovery. I'm talking about pumpkin seeds. Yes, those little green gems, often called pepitas, that you might scatter over salads or mix into granola. They may seem like a casual garnish, but when it comes to nourishing your body at night, especially your muscles and sleep, they are anything but ordinary. Pumpkin seeds are among the richest natural sources of magnesium. Just 1 ounce, about a small handful, delivers around 37% of your daily magnesium needs. And if you enjoy them in the evening, you're providing your muscles with the minerals they need to fully unwind, not just mentally, but physically. But magnesium is only the beginning of the story. Pumpkin seeds are also naturally rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that your body uses to produce serotonin, a neurotransmitter that lifts mood, and ultimately melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep cycle. On its own, tryptophan doesn't act like a sleeping pill. But when paired with magnesium, it creates a calming synergy that can gently ease you into deeper, more restorative sleep. And better sleep matters more than most people realize. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone, repairs tissue, and rebuilds muscle. So while you rest under the covers, your body's night crew is hard at work, patching, healing, and strengthening from the inside out. Pumpkin seeds also offer plant-based protein, about 7 grams per ounce, and healthy fats that slow digestion, providing your body with a steady stream of amino acids throughout the night. That means your muscles don't get a sudden spike of nutrients followed by a crash. Instead, they're gently fed, hour by hour, in exactly the way aging muscles prefer. Wondering how to enjoy them at night? It's easy. You don't need a big portion. Just a tablespoon or 2 will do. Eat them plain, sprinkle them over a bit of unsweetened Greek yogurt if you'd like an extra protein boost, or warm them slightly in a dry pan to bring out their natural nutty flavor. Just be sure to choose unsalted seeds, especially if you're managing blood pressure. And let's not forget, pumpkin seeds are also rich in zinc, a mineral that supports cell repair, immune health, and hormone balance, especially testosterone, which is vital for maintaining muscle mass in men over 60. All that from a humble seed. Nature doesn't waste space. But a quick word of caution. Pumpkin seeds are calorie-dense, which means they pack a lot of energy into a small volume. That's not a bad thing. Just don't eat them by the handful late at night. Stick with a small, measured portion and think of them not as a snack, but as a nightly tonic, a quiet gift to your muscles and your sleep. Now let's turn to our final, and perhaps most quietly powerful bedtime ally. It doesn't sparkle. It isn't colorful or trendy. In fact, some people hear the name and wrinkle their nose. But if there's one food that works hard while you sleep to protect the muscle strength time tries to steal, it's this one, cottage cheese. Yes, cottage cheese. The same food you may associate with your grandmother's fridge. But behind its simple, lumpy texture lies one of the most effective muscle-repairing superfoods you can eat, especially if you're over 60 and concerned about preserving strength, mobility, and independence. Why? It comes down to one unique protein, casein. Unlike the fast-digesting proteins in chicken, fish, or even eggs, casein is slow digesting. That means once you eat it, your body doesn't burn through it right away. Instead, casein protein releases amino acids gradually over several hours, keeping your muscles fed all through the night. And that's vital. You see, during sleep, your body goes into deep repair mode. But if there aren't enough amino acids, the building blocks of muscle, floating around in your bloodstream, your body may start breaking down your own muscle tissue to supply what it needs. That's the last thing you want, especially as natural muscle loss becomes a reality with age. Cottage cheese changes that. By giving your body a steady trickle of high-quality protein overnight, just a few spoonfuls before bed can prevent muscle breakdown and promote muscle rebuilding. It doesn't spike your blood sugar. It's light on your stomach, and it quietly supports strength, recovery, and balance, while you sleep peacefully through the night. If you're someone who eats light at dinner or skips nighttime snacks to sleep better, consider this. It's not about having a heavy meal. It's about offering your body the right nutrients at the right time. And cottage cheese is exactly that. Cottage cheese isn't just an old-fashioned snack. It's a nutritional powerhouse when it comes to nighttime muscle recovery. It's rich in casein protein, a unique type of protein that digests slowly over several hours. Unlike other proteins, like those in eggs or meat, that give your body a quick surge of amino acids, casein releases its nutrients gradually, nourishing your muscles all through the night. Why does that matter, especially after 60? Because during deep sleep, your body shifts into repair mode. This is when muscle recovery, hormonal balance, and tissue regeneration take place. But if your bloodstream runs low on amino acids, those building blocks of muscle, your body might start breaking down muscle just to meet its needs. That's the opposite of what we want as we age. Now here's the beauty of cottage cheese. It not only provides casein, but it's also high in leucine, a specific amino acid that acts like a switch, telling your body, it's time to build muscle. Eggs give you a quick boost of leucine, but cottage cheese provides a steady, supportive stream throughout the night. Think of eggs as a morning cheerleader, and cottage cheese as the hand gently holding yours through the night, telling your muscles, you're safe, keep healing. And it gets better. If you're watching your blood sugar, you'll be happy to know that plain, low-fat cottage cheese is naturally low in carbohydrates. It doesn't spike insulin levels or cause a sugar crash in the middle of the night. In fact, the protein in it may actually help stabilize your blood sugar, which is especially helpful if you have diabetes or are pre-diabetic. Worried about sodium? You can now find low-sodium versions in most grocery stores. Watching your heart health. Go with 1% or low-fat varieties to keep saturated fat in check without losing the benefits. Now let's talk about taste. Some people enjoy cottage cheese as it is, mild, creamy, and satisfying. But if that's not quite your thing, no problem. Try it with a few slices of banana for natural sweetness. Sprinkle on some cinnamon for warmth. Or mix in a little leftover kiwi or berries for a light, refreshing twist. Remember, this isn't a full meal. It's a signal to your body. A whisper that says, here's what you've been needing. Now go heal while I rest. And the best part, no prep, no cooking, no cleanup. You don't need to boil water or fire up a blender. Just open the fridge, grab a spoon, and give your body what it's been missing. You see, so many people over 60 think they need to go big to feel strong again. Intense workouts, strict diets, pricey supplements. But true strength at this stage of life comes from consistency in the small things. From understanding what your body needs, and when it needs it. And when it comes to bedtime, a small serving of cottage cheese is like giving your muscles a gentle hug. A quiet, reassuring message. You're still strong, you're still healing, and we're not done yet. So as we close out today's video, I invite you to take a moment. Breathe deeply. Reflect. You don't need to flip your entire life upside down to reclaim your strength. You just need a few thoughtful choices, made with care, night after night. It could be peeling a kiwi, boiling an egg, enjoying a spoonful of cottage cheese, or letting a few pumpkin seeds melt on your tongue before bed. These aren't just snacks. They're acts of self-respect. They calm your nervous system, fuel your muscles, and lay the foundation for a stronger tomorrow. Because here's the truth. Muscle loss after 60 isn't inevitable. It's reversible, it's preventable, and it begins with simple, loving steps. So tonight, instead of going to bed feeling like you're losing strength, you can lie down knowing you're actively rebuilding it. Quietly, gently, powerfully. If this video gave you hope or sparked a new idea, I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments. Which bedtime food are you most curious to try? Your story might just inspire someone else in our Health Life family. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to Health Life. Here, we're doing more than talking about aging. We're redefining it. Together, we're building a community where growing older means growing wiser, stronger, and more connected. One thoughtful step at a time. Until next time, rest well, eat kindly, and wake up stronger. You've earned it.